What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? It's your girl, Sade DK. Yep, that's me. And I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. So what up, K gang? Today I decided to do a Summer Meets Fall makeup tutorial. Decided to do a little nice natural look. Did a wing liner and put some glitter on top of it with some fantasy lashes with a little bow lip. You know, summer meets fall, like still summer, but you know, going into fall. So yeah, guys, this lip I'm wearing is from my Fantasy Pale collection. This is my lip stain. Two of them in the color Berri, Bliss, and Milan. I just add them together. This headband I got from my best friend, which is Juice by Fanny. I'm gonna leave all that in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. I'm not gonna hold you guys, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell on so you won't miss a video from your girl. And thanks for watching. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, make sure you stay tuned.
So bitches act like they don't even know your name. You took the low life, and that's the highlight. Too paranoid for conversating on your highlight. You took the low life, flexing the whole time, not realizing that shit only gets you so high. You got a chain around your wrist, isn't that how it goes?
Hey K gang, so we're gonna start off with doing my eyebrows. You know, the regular. We're gonna use that spoolie, brush those eyebrows in the direction that it grows. And yeah, now we're gonna just shape them up. We're gonna follow the natural shape of the brow. Use that spoolie, blend everything together. So now I'm just filling in some hair-like strokes, you know, being very light. Doing a line to the top of the brow, following the natural shape, filling some strokes. Make sure the tail of your brow is a little darker. It's darker than the beginning of the brow. The beginning of the brow, you don't want to fill it in too much. You want to have light strokes, barely no strokes at all. It should look natural in the beginning. You guys don't want that box look. No, we don't want that. So now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. And I'm going to start at the end tail of my brow. I'm going to clean that up. Try to get as close as you can to the line. You go straight across and then you drag that concealer down. So now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to repeat the same steps. Start with the tail of your brow. To each his own. Whatever works best for you, just do it. Just make sure you clean up that brow. Try to get as close as you can to the line. I like to go straight across and bring my concealer right on down. A trick is, you guys, you could connect your brows together so that way it can kind of be somewhat even. It's hard to get your brows to be the exact same size, shape. 9 times out of 10 it won't. So now I'm going to be mixing my foundation with the remaining concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to use that to clean the top of my brow because I like to blend my foundation with my concealer so that my shade could be more close to my skin tone. Be like a shade darker than the bottom shade concealer I use for the bottom brow. So now I'm just going to just be cleaning that up, fixing the shape, making my brows a little more thinner, fixing the shape. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Just repeat the same steps. So now I'm just going to take a brush and blend my concealer out. Make sure you guys clean that middle of your brow. Now I'm going to use my spoolie and brush everything. Make sure everything is nice, precise, and good. You could go in with some brow gel after that. So now I'm going to go in with my moisturizer and moisturize my face, prep the skin. Now I'm going to be using my Tatcha primer. All the products I'm going to be using, I'm going to list them in the description box. So make sure you guys check out my description box. Make sure you guys follow me on my social medias. You follow me on Instagram, SadeDK, Twitter, Sa_fierce. Add me on Snapchat, Sade_BU_SkyMUA. Or you could search SadeDK. So now I'm just going to go in with my TooFaced concealer in the shade Warm Sand. And I'm just going to blend that out. And we're going to just use that as a base today. So yeah, we're going to blend that out. We're going for this little cute summer meets fall look. Like, still we could rock it in the summer, but you know, we transition into the fall. We could wear this in the fall too. So it's going to be like a little calm little week today with a pop of Suede. Yeah, so we're going to keep blending. And now I'm using my Morphe brush just to blend that out. I'm going to use the same brush to pack my eyeshadow. We only going to use 2 eyeshadows today. So now I'm going in with my Morphe 350M palette. And I'm just going to go in with this brown shade that's like close to my skin tone. And the palette, it'll be in the that first brown shade in the 3rd row of the 350M Morphe palette. So I'm gonna do the same to the other side. We just want to tap that and right in the crease, circular motions. Take our time. You know, like I always say, the video is course to speed up. But yeah, we just gonna tap that right in our crease. Start in circular motions, then we're going to buff up. Continue to buff up that product. So now I'm going in with the second color, the same row, that 3rd row, I believe, and it's the 4th shade in that palette. We're going to tap that a little bit. It's like a shade darker than the previous shade we used. So we just still keeping that neutral, still keeping that like close to the skin color, but we just close to the skin tone. We're just going to bring some warmth into the eyelid. that was the desired look I was trying to get. I wanted to look as close as it can to my skin tone, but just still bring some warmth, some definition to the eyes. So you make sure you buff and blend that color right on out. So I went in and did my eyeliner, my wing liner off camera. Yeah, you guys, if you want to see a video on how to do a wing liner, let me know, comment down below. So now I'm just using my Duo lash glue and put that right on top of my liner. And I'm going to go in with some glitter from Glitter World. I mixed the whole different amount of glitter. This is actually the same glitter, the mixture that I used from my previous video that I did. From turning myself from basic to a baddie. So if you haven't checked that video out, go check that video out. I'm gonna leave it in the iCard above. So yeah, I'm just gonna be using that glitter, place it right on top of that wing liner. I use different colors. I think I used a purple, a black, a silver, and like a copper orange gold color. Take your time. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And the tip, guys, like when you finish, if you have like excess glitter on top of your lid or fallout, just use the backless spoolie. That's why I like to use that brush. I use the angle brush to pat my glitter, and I use the other side to scrape off any loose glitter. So now I'm going in with my Fantasy Pale lashes. You already know. In the style Bella Rose. If you guys want some lashes, check out these mink lashes. You can go on my website, which is www.fantasypalebeauty.com. I will leave the website in the description, so make sure you guys check it out. So yeah, now I don't know what happened, guys. I lost the footage of me putting on my foundation, but you guys seen that millions of times. If you haven't, go check out one of my previous videos. If you guys want a video just on how to apply your foundation to achieve flawless foundation, highlight, contour, let me know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and tap in that foundation, and you know, tap, 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 blend, blend, blend. Blending is key. So now I'm going to be going in with my ColourPop concealer in the shade 40. And then I'm going to go in right on top of that with the same ColourPop concealer in the shade 42. I'm going to use that to highlight my areas under my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. So I'm using that shade 42. And then I'm going to go in with shade 40 just under my cheeks to bring in that golden undertone. Now I'm going in with my black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, and I'm going to use that to contour. Now I'm using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I'm going to start blending. Start with my chin. You know, everywhere I highlight, I'm going to blend out. And make sure you got your handy dandy foundation brush on your side. That is your sidekick. And you use that to blend, blend, blend. I like to blend out my concealer. I like to start from the bottom, take my time, blend that out. And I like to leave in like the corners a little bit so it can get a little bit of tacky. I like to make sure I do that. Cause you know I crease very fast under my eyes. So I like to let that sit a little longer. Now I'm going to my foundation brush to blend that out. Then I'm also going to go back in with another concealer to highlight a little bit more. I'm going to be using my TooFaced concealer in the color Warm Sand, the same concealer I used on my eyelids. I'm going to just place that as well in my corners. Make sure you blend. I like to blend out my concealer close to my nose and let it make its own natural like nose contour, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to be blending out that contour. Excuse me, yapping my mouth on the phone. I'm brushing that contour into the hairline, brushing it back, blending it all together. You see those lashes? Get y'all some fantasy peel lashes, I'm telling y'all. Go check it out if you haven't. So now I'm gonna blend out that concealer. I'm going with my foundation brush, making sure everything is blended and flawless. I'm blending out that nose contour, concealer, just blending everything together, guys. Now I'm going in with my Cosmetic setting powder. I'm just going to tap that product right in. I don't really bake, I just tap that product right into the skin. Put it everywhere you put that highlight. You set that concealer. So now I'm going to take my Real Technique brush and I'm just going to be dusting away whatever's left and just blending everything together, basically, because there's really not much to really dust away, so I'm just blending everything together. Now I'm going in my Tabasco Rose Water, spray that. Then I'm going to tap that right in using the back of my Beauty Blender. Going in with my my Black Radiance True Complexion palette, and I'm going to set that contour now. I'm going to use that dark shade in that palette to set the contour. I love this palette. Gotta give me another one. It looks great on medium to deep tone. Great. So now I'm just going to use some of that powder to do some reverse contour to clean up that line a little bit. After that, I'm just going to dust that right away. So now I'm going to use that same Black True Radiance palette. I'm going to use that lighter color and use that to contour my nose. I like to use that shade because it's more like skin, like a skin tone, look like more close to your skin, and I think it look more natural instead of having like that harsh brown lines. My preference, to each his own. And you don't really have to do much because that concealer, when you drag your concealer to your nose and blend it out, it already creates its natural guide for you. So I'm just basically enhancing the line a little bit. See, now I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. So now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Milk Jumbo Pencil. And then I'm going to go in my under eyelids and use some purple eyeshadow in my Jaclyn hair palette. And I think the shade is called Not My Journey. I will leave it down below in the description box. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal mascara. And I'm just going to blend my real lashes with the false lashes. And then I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lash as well. So now I'm going in with some blush. It's like a pinkish blush. I forgot where I got this from. I think I had this for a while. I believe it's BH Cosmetics, but I will leave that in the description as well. So I'm gonna go in just a little bit because I didn't want it like too pinky, but I want a little bit. So now I'm going in with my MAC Skin Finisher. Blend everything out. And then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that blush because it got a little lost. See, I'm going back in. And now I'm going to use my TooFaced highlighter in the shade Fancy Diamond, I believe. So yeah, put that on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, you know, my chin, the regular. So now I'm going in with my Fantasy Peel lip stains. Yes, guys. And this is in the shade Dustm Dreams I'm using right now. So I'm going to use that like as the as my lip liner. I'm going to use that. Do like an ombre look. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Berri Bliss as well. And if you guys want to try out these lip stains, because I also have lip glosses as well, go on my website, www.fantasypeelbeauty.com, and purchase you some. And I'm telling you, these joints go on smooth. They do not dry out your lips. They stay on for a long time. So yeah, now I'm going in with that Berri Bliss color. And we're just going to blend that right together. And look, and get you a look, and get you a look. You will not be disappointed. These lip stains feels good on the lips, I promise you. Yes. Pop them lips together. And yes, you got you a baddie. It's a baddie. So yes, guys, this is the end of my look. This is my Summer Meets Fall makeup tutorial. You know, little something nice, little light. This headband I got from Fanny's Jewels. I will leave her Instagram in my description box, and make sure you check that out as well. I want to say thank you guys for rocking with your girl Suede DK. And if you guys want to see some other videos, let me know. Comment down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notification bell, and I'll see you next video. Peace.